Hi there, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Tony. This is my channel, Second Birth. Today I'm doing the next exercise on the Milan Art Institute Mastery Program, which is to use China marker, white China marker, and chalk, white chalk, on black paper. This will be a first time for me trying to draw with white on black paper, kind of adding the highlights first, whereas usually you kind of add them last. And I think when I did this, as you can see here, I'm kind of trying to plot out all the proportions. I had the reference image up above. I was struggling a little bit because I had the lights behind me and they're kind of reflecting off the reference image, so I moved it over to the right. So and it also helped me to be able to check the proportions and things, but I think I just kind of ended up getting too much inside my head with this one. I was a bit unsure of because it's the first time I've done this, and then I sort of started trying to check too many things and measuring. And I think this type of thing, usually if I was just sketching normally, I'd just kind of do it by eye and block in the shapes, and I'd be a bit more comfortable with that. But I wasn't really too sure, because I know on this, when you put the white, as soon as you put the white down, obviously then you've lost the black behind and you can't see it anymore, so it's a bit harder. I think it's a bit less forgiving than like graphite or charcoal. So I ended up quite pleased with the results. I think it was okay for a first attempt, but it's something I'd like to try again now I've got a bit more of a feel for it. But it does feel a little bit alien to me, because normally I'm quite kind of just like blendy, kind of refining the edges. When I do charcoal or graphite, I'm sort of gradually refining it and adjusting it until I get it how I like it, rather than measuring out all the proportions and doing it bit by bit. But I feel you kind of have to do it a bit more like that on these, because you have to be a bit more accurate, I think, just because you can't just keep refining and moving, because it leaves marks and you can't really, like I did on the nose. I think I struggled a bit with the nose, trying to get that in the right position, and I'm not sure what I did there. So yeah, I think you might just have to be a bit more careful with it. So I'm not sure if it'll really suit my style of drawing, the way I tend to like working, but maybe once I get used to it, it will. And it didn't help either that the camera cut out after a short while. I think I ended up taking quite a while on this. I think it cut out at about half an hour, I think. So it cut the end off, but at the end I'll put a photo of what it looked like in the end. But yeah, the end part of the video got cut off. As you can see there, I'm making a bit of a mess with the nose, and you see what I mean, where you can't really, it's harder to refine it because it leaves like smudges and marks everywhere, which I guess it can look okay if you try and get like a loose look and it's a bit abstract around it and stuff, but yeah, it just felt a little bit alien to me. But I have seen people do these and they look really, really great when people do a good job on them, so hopefully I can sort of get the hang of it. And also I'd like to get good at drawing lions as well. I've never drawn a lion before. It'd be nice to get the hang of that. Maybe I could practice sketching them a bit more. This is the final image, what it actually came out like. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you join again for the next one, where I'll be finishing off that previous small scale realism painting that I did in the previous video, and making a start on the next activity. Okay, catch you later guys.